Hey there, Leo. This is Joy of Joy the World, here to take an intuitive peek into the energies going on around you. Friends and subscribers, welcome back. And if you are new to this channel, click that subscribe button down below. It is free as always. And as always, I'm happy to have you here joining us. And if you're back again for another go around, that means you must like something we got going on over here. So give us your vote. How show your love and support? By clicking that like button. Make YouTube oh so happy, and me as well. Regardless, I'm glad you were here. Now, when I was taking a moment beforehand, I was tuning in to some Jupiterian energy because it's talking about you desiring the adventure of a lifetime. Now, Jupiter was telling me it is absolutely, totally doable, but it is up to you. And they said a rewind, pardon me, y'all, it's trying to cut out on your energy. Not on Leo. So we're going to back it up just a smidge, because what I see, the era, the attitude that is wanting to convey you in forward to this new energy has to do with gratitude, giving thanks for your spirit, your guides, your help, for the path that you have been on in the completion of it. This could be some loved ones. This could be some opportunities, maybe even ones that passed you by that you didn't take advantage of. Instead of frustrating and finagling over them, give thanks for them. Give thanks that those opportunities came, not that they passed you by, just simply that they came, and watch things begin to come to life. Because see, 9 has to do with endings, dead, old, past. 2 has to do with that joining energy. And when we join force with our spirit, when we put our vote into it, it adds a dunamis power. Kind of like Pluto power, resurrection power. Now, we don't have to continue in that resurrection power now, friend. I'll tell you that, because a lot of times it's an indication of generational curses, of mishaps, growing up, those type of things that can cause some karmic imprints, some scars, some marks, some dents, some dings, that type of thing that causes your wheel to go out of balance, okay? And when it goes out of balance, it can wreck the rest of the car, causing trouble here, trouble there, leaks, finances, that sort of thing. So we want it to get smooth and back in the groove and get you going on again. Now, I want you to see up here the energetics. The crystals are coming on in for you as some colors, chakra, charge, energy, and they are the ones talking about looking for that new adventure or life journey. And for many of you, this is life partnership. A partner that you can journey with, go the full gamut with, maybe even Sagittarian type energy here, something big, grandiose, because we are talking about Jupiter, right? And now I love it because, what is this? The Grand Lux Tarot showing up. It's totally doable. Totally doable. The power is in your hands. This is your decision, your attitude. The attitude alignment is just the thing that facilitates and fosters the success. That's what Jupiter is talking about here. The power choice. Look at all the magical numbers showing up here. That's interesting. I want to know about the numbers because I don't see numbers there. So let's see what it is. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Who's going to talk to me about numbers? All right. I see them up here. So we're going to go with this. We're going to go with this half of the tarot deck right here, the 10, the Wheel of Fortune. So this is talking about luck, expansion, that type of thing going on. The On the Go Tarot by Tam LeBlanc. Okay, I see you. So something just separated out of there. Some King of Cups, Emperor, High Priest, Temperance, the Fool, Ace of Swords, Judgment. Okay, so these were those missed opportunities. That is a lot of material, friend, that was hanging on you and weighing you down. And that's why life wasn't an adventure. No matter how it was coming about, it was always dampened, or it was diminished or tarnished by all this that was going on. And that's why it starts with this attitude of gratitude to kick off and to begin to see the glasses half full, to be thankful that the opportunities came, because the same force that brought them before will bring them around again. And when you begin to give thanks, it awakens that energy, that Jupiterian energy. And this is what separated out from it. So let's look into the wisdom, what Jupiter is telling us here. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Queen of Blades. That's a lot of authority and power. This is a fresh new identity. The Page of Cups, this isn't just like, oh, I'm going to find my lover here. No, it's talking about divine connection, divine partnership. It's also talking about Venus, wherever Venus is in your chart, the high heart, the innocence, and not just like, oh, I know nothing. No, this is, I am trusting. And what are you trusting? You're trusting the love of heaven, your spirits and your guides, that what they bring now is for your benefit, where before you were still learning some of that, the dents, the dings, the Mars, the scars, whatever was going on, it's irrelevant. And that's why they want you to begin to give thanks, so that this begins ticking and beating again, not ticking like a clock, but ticking like your heart, bing, 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 going on there, and the bells start to ring, and you begin to feel uplifted, inspired, motivated every day, just with the force of life, because it begins to pump in you. This is sign and evidence that you are fully connected in what? The purple chakra. That is our intelligence up above our head. It's where it's part. Just pretend it is the ceiling fan. Y'all, I don't have many places to record, so forgive. So it's us connecting with the force of life itself. And that's where that divine intelligence comes in, which leads to that inspiration, that innocence of the high heart, the trust. And that brings in a double queen. Now, I'll tell you, man or woman, whoever is tuning in here, this is you. This is the energy, your authority, your power, and your permission for what? For abundance to flow, to not damn yourself, stop yourself anymore. That's what those mishaps were before, is feeling unworthy or incapable or overwhelmed. Those type of energies, we're just sweeping that right on out. While you at it, click that like button. If you vote for yourself, because that's what you're voting for when you're here. Jumping on the joy train isn't about me. It's not about joy in the world. It's about joy. Whose joy? Your joy, my joy, our joy, the whole world's joy. Joy is the individuation of love. Love is unconditional. It smooths out that wheel. It brings you into your golden self. It gets you aligned and divine and feeling, resonating and confirmed with your truth. Because I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you the energy is going on around you, and you know what is resonating inside of you, so that you can allow yourself to flow without shame, without hesitation, knowing that this is you. You're not hindering anybody else's role. You aren't getting in their way. You're not trampling on their goods. This was made for you. You were made for you, friend. Okay. That's what I got to say about that. Watch the adventure roll on in. I love it, because here you got your golden self, your power, your authority, your permission flowing down from your head, man or woman. That is you. And there you are positioned with your cup. You realize the advantage of who you are. The advantage for who? For you. Because when you afford yourself the advantage of what you came here to live and to experience, it causes it to abound and overflow. It puts the seed in the ground where it can grow. And when it can grow, one tomato seed can make thousands of tomato seeds from one plant, more than enough to share. Or to plant for another year, to gain multitudes of seeds, so that then you can share whatever it is. It's talking about the abounding and flowing for you. For this is the stream of life that nourishes the world around you, but first and foremost, yourself, Leo. Wow, I love it. And then we have the Queen of Blades coming in. Wish upon a star. That means you graduate from Life University. Because sometimes when we're in school, there's parts of it that we choose, parts of it that we don't choose. And we're like, when am I ever gonna use this? Well, this is life saying, ta-ding. Now, look at that wealth and that prosperity. Also that positioning of what you have come forward through, because you're stepping out of the box of man-made ideas and constructs and into the world to begin to experience. And that is this crystal sacred chakra energy going on for you here. And that first and foremost brings on that divine connection with life, knowing that life loves you and that you love life. That is why you can begin to trust and give the thanks here. Not just thanks like I'm saying it because it's the right thing to do. No, because you're feeling it flood through your heart and you're ready for it. You are ready for it, friend. I absolutely love that. Look at you here. You sipping up some of that. Why is it green? Heart chakra. It's all this delicious. Look at all this coming together. Okay. So I'm just saying that there for a minute. Now, you did have me bring out the light seers. Look at that balance. The temperance, the sun, the moon, and the star. The star is you. Now, remember, we talked about when the sun, the moon, and the star align. That is you, friend. When you become in the center of yourself, you are the star. What? The star of what? The star of your show. The star of your life. The one who decides where you go and where you live and all that. And you don't feel like life is against you. So if doors shut, you start realizing, oh, okay, well, that wasn't it. So where do we feel now? Where are we going? Where are we being led? Because, you know, when I do my GPS, if it all of a sudden changes directions, it didn't change in its mind about how it got me to that point. That was accurate. It's now just saying to go further along our journey. We're now heading in this direction because it knows where you're going. Life is on board with you, and I felt you come right through there. It is not keeping anything from you. Trust that, and that trust is the star. The alignment, this Two of Wands, this shaft of light, this beam me up. But we don't just particleize and go out. This is you also, you reparticleizing and assimilating and stabilizing. Because when your energy begins to move so quickly in that trust and that activation, it stabilizes, and like the Velveteen Rabbit, you become real. If you're too young to know about the Velveteen Rabbit, look it up. It is a sweet story. I absolutely love it. One of those game changers in life. And that brings in this moon. And you decide here if you sink or you swim. You decide. So this will go around. This energy is here to carry you through one turn of your wheel. Okay? One movement of a month. But it's what you do with that. Where you begin to allow your mind to rest or to resist. That's what you're talking about here. So let's get a little bit more. I want to get a few cards. Let's get a little backstory. Well, even really, root down to rise up is what I should say. Because it's not exactly backstory to go backwards. It's to move forward, okay? Let's create a connection here for Leo. Let's get this energy flowing here. I see you volunteering, looking at that Seven of Swords. Okay. So I would say put down the bag. Okay? Let it go. This is old energy. These were old hopes and desires and dreams. And a lot of them were like more wishes. I wish this would work out. I'd hope this or that. So kind of just sitting over here, and we're just going to swing. I'm going to swing it. Look, watch. So you can see I'm swinging it all over this thing. Cleaning and clearing it so you can rest assured. Okay, that's the calcite coming on in. That justice is here for you. That justice is the connection to oneself. How do I know Big Papa resides at our channel? Look at that heart connection. Remember how we talked about the ceiling of heaven on earth, the divine connection, our intelligence, and that is the energy of what all's going on here. And this energy is you, friend. It is you. You are the golden self. You are the eye of God. That is your chart. It doesn't just abandon you and leave you. It's not going to redent itself. Give yourself permission to be abundant, to be mysterious, to be verdant, to be alive, to be vital. Vital to whom? To yourself. It's not, no one else is your business. No one else. Your abundance, your creativity, your life is your business. And now I almost have survival, because that's what you're talking about here. I had to have things to hope, to wish, to dream, and that does not look fruitful. Doing it under the light of the moon, in the shadow of the dark, all this noise, it's your brain screaming out like, what if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't? Oh, I hope it will. I hope it will. I'm going to pick up. Here's where Spirit showed me this is going to work, and that's going to work, and this is going to work. But meanwhile, you're abandoning a whole new adventure. Stop denying it. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready to roll, baby. Get ready to roll. What's we want to do here? Who's coming in to talk for Leo? That's a lot to be said there. So we're just going to take the one that bumped it all. Ace of Wands. Now, I don't know if y'all can see it here, but this card has been through some scarring, some denting, some marring. It went through an incredibly traumatic situation at my house. Totally unexpected. All right. And so even though you've been through a shock of a whirlwind of this survival mode, that when you came down here to earth, you did not know it would be like this. And it shook you. And it made you wonder. And it made us have to shrink, diminish, or hide. And it felt like this. But the thing is you can rise. You can rise. This is in you. This is in your eyes. Being able to wipe the cobwebs off your mind and to come into your radiant, beautiful self. So with that, let's get a new moon. Since the moon seems to keep showing up for you and is talking about balance, this is be who you see yourself as. Not as all these dents, these dings, these missing parts or whatever, because those are just phases, friend. Remember, just like this talking, it'll carry you through one whole month of your chart. It'll let you see the fullness of who you are in your expression. Okay? So let this carry you on through, and you will see it. You hold the power in your hands, because the truth is in your gut, in your heart, in your belly. You know that the moon is whole. Look closely. Look closely. When it's a quarter moon, look closely. You can see the rest of the moon. The moon is always whole. You are whole, friend. There's nothing wrong with you. Those are some things going on in your chart, not going on you. You're beautiful. You're divine. You're connected. You are loved. You are more than enough. I want you to know that. Okay? So say it with me. I am more than enough. I am plenty. All right, Leo. I love you. Remember, if you hadn't subscribed already, click subscribe. As always, click that like button. Vote for us. Vote for our joy, everybody. And leave comments or compliments down below to me, yourself, to someone who's helped you along the way. Let's celebrate this life and know that I love you. All readings here are timeless, even those that are dated. So check out any that your spirit guides you to. I'm rooting for you. Love you. Bye.